Right guys, Red Raw back again with another little video for you. Apologies for the voice. I've got some sort of viral throat and chest thing going on. So it's painful to swallow and stuff. No better in 10 days. I've got to go back because I've got to swab my throat or something because it could be strep, but they won't know unless I've still got it for 10 days. So that'll be fun. Yeah, fucking it hurts to swallow, so I might lose a couple of pounds because that'll make a whole lot of difference. Anyway, I just want to do a little video, a bit of a roundup, just some articles I've seen about, it's mostly about departures really. Starting off with Darwin Núñez. Apparently he's been told that he doesn't have any future at Liverpool anymore, which I can believe. It gives him time to try and make alternative arrangements and find another club, I suppose. There's also reporting that Al Nassr came in for him in January, but the player himself turned the deal down because he still sees that he's got a future in Europe and doesn't really want to go to Saudi at this moment, which I don't really blame him. There's only so much money you can spend, isn't there? He wants to go play in front of 400-500 people. He might as well go to a Sunday League game. But yeah, but like I said, we heard about the 70 or 80 million euro bid that supposedly came in January for Núñez. If that was the case, they would have snapped their hand off there and then, because I don't think we'll get anywhere near that in the summer. But who knows, stranger things have happened, but I wouldn't expect to see much more than 40 million pounds, whatever that is in euros. But yeah, I don't believe that. There has been spurious links to Atletico Madrid as well, but I think people are just putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 10, just because of the Julian Alvarez thing. I'm thinking we could do a swap and cash thing. I just don't see it. Unfortunately, as much as he would be my number one target for striker, Alvarez, the money involved will be ridiculous, and I just don't see it. Do not see us doing that in the slightest, unfortunately. Then moving on to, what else did I put down here? Oh yeah, because apparently Al Nassr signed Jean Duran instead of Núñez when that went pear-shaped, or Núñez didn't want to go, or whatever the situation is there. That's why they went and signed John Duran. Not Duran, John Duran. Then there's supposedly Jose Mourinho supposedly targeting Federico Chiesa for a summer move. I could definitely see Chiesa moving on. One reason or another, Slot doesn't trust him, doesn't want him, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange situation, that, isn't it? He can only be unfit for so long. We had the old, he just needs a pre-season. He didn't have a pre-season. Then it was, he's still not fit. It's more to the story than meets the eyes there, guys, for me. He's definitely one I think could move on in the summer. I don't see us making much on him, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And also, there's reports that Luis Diaz and his camp are set to meet with Liverpool officials to try and discuss a new contract, or if it's possible to discuss a new contract with him, or if they're set on leaving, etc. Like I say, I think he only wants Barcelona, and they're just not in a position at this moment in time to make it happen. So it'd be unlucky, it'd be unfortunate to see him go, but if he's not going to sign a new deal, you've got to get the money for him while you can. Can't be letting people keep leaving for free. Yeah, so that's just that one. The Trent, everybody was going into meltdown. He's been seen lip reading to John W. Henry and all this. I'm 98.8% certain he's gone in the summer. Thought that for a long time. I think he might have had a bit of a wobble during the emotional celebrations of winning the 20th title. But I just don't see him staying, unfortunately. I'd love him to stay. I'd love him to U-turn. Just do not see it happening. But like I say, never know in football, but I just don't see it myself. And then moving on to the final thing I just wanted to talk about is all these reports from these journalists, ITKs, whatever, that Arne Slot is going to be handed a huge transfer war chest for the summer. I think I've heard this one before somewhere. Definitely echoes of deja vu. I'll believe it when I see it. Ever since they've been at the club, they've never, ever spent more than an outlay of, I think, a net spend of maybe between 40 and 50 million quid. So if that's their massive transfer kitty, then yeah. Obviously it will generate funds from player sales, but that's not my idea of a massive transfer kitty, is it? My idea would be here's 300 million and player sales. Go do what you need to do. That'd be my idea of a huge transfer kitty. But give it another couple of weeks, they'll all be coming out with the Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk took a massive whack out of the funding, and there's going to be less available than we first thought, and all this nonsense. You know it's coming, guys. We know it's coming. Alright, guys, I just thought I'd just give you a little roundup. I'm not sure I'll be making a lot of content at the moment. Like I say, it just hurts just swallowing normally without. Yeah, it's not nice. It's quite painful. But I just didn't want to leave you hanging. I just thought I'd do you a little video, and yeah, do leave me your thoughts and opinions, guys. I love to read your guys' comments and interact with you guys. So do please leave me a comment. It gives me the motivation to carry on making content for you. Also, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate each and every one of you that has already done so. So thank you for that. And also, if you do enjoy my content and would like to support the channel further, but only if you're in a position to do so, there will be a couple of links in the video description and on my channel page, as always. Alright guys, take it easy. Red Raw, and out.